Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. So, while you guys are reading, I'm going to do a quick shout out. Welcome to Monday. Lonnie Raider. I think he's a young guy, but what he did is he's got a single seat cart that he's got this roll cage that closes. What it looks like is a vehicle that would be on a golf cart for fetching up golf balls. And the reason why you would have a cage on it is so as people are taking pot shots at you, they're not taking you out, right? They're not smashing you in the head with golf balls. It would ricochet off the cage. That's what it looks like from a distance. But anyway, he's got this thing, and he managed to hack 110cc ATV underneath it. So the front end is a tractor, right? Just your typical garden tractor. So we're talking straight beam, straight across. And then its tail end is 110 cc's, which is exactly this guy, right? So he's got that rear end in it, right? Up on a spring, right? He still has the shock absorber on it. And for a front end, he's got a front end out of a standard tractor. I guess this will work, right? So just a straight front end. Just straight across front end. The thing is jacked up. This is the back, right? He's got it all jacked up nice and high. And he had it out. It was misbehaving on him a little bit as he went to take it for a ride. And, I mean, he had the shifter linkage vice gripped on and all kinds of other stuff. But I thought it was just cool. So, I don't know. Go take a look. I think it'll be fun. I mean, after all, why do we do this, right? If I did it to make a living, I'd be a very poor person. So, you know, we do this stuff for fun. So that's first of all. Second of all, to move this guy forward, the Lakota, a few things. Obviously, I got to get the fenders bolted on, but before I bolt the fenders on, I want to make sure the engine is running properly. And because what's the use if I bolt all this stuff on and then got to tear it all back off? So I'm doing a cold start now. We'll see what you guys think. So there we are. Let's put the choke on. Right. This is a real cold start. And pump the gas a little. Right. Doesn't really have a pump on that, but we'll pretend it helps. And let's give it a shot. So you guys can hear it, it's a little rich. Choke is off. I don't know, I think it's got a little juice. Sounds a little, hear that that sounds a little rich to me. And obviously she just stalled. Giving it a little bit of gas, but to me, I don't know, you guys, well, I turned the gas off again. mean it's idling, right? But the gas is off. Turn it back on. See if it keeps running or if it stalls. You can see it kind of loads up when the gas is on. Here, I turned it back off again. I don't know. I'm still... I guess I'm trying to figure out if it's... I'm not sure going into that carb again will make it any better. If anything, I'm afraid it might make it worse. I'm thinking that maybe just running some gas through it, you know, do a quick oil change and just run the hell out of it. Maybe that'll clean it up. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think... Once again, the gas is off. If I turn it back on, maybe I have the float level a little too high, or maybe I'm just a lunatic who's listening too much and I should just say it's good enough and run it. Well, now gas is on, choke is off, and it's had a minute to warm up. Actually, a couple of minutes. I can still put my hand on the engine. You know what? I think the seafoam, the gas is off. When it stalls, I'll shut it down. Actually, so that we can talk. Shut it down. I'll fire it up again and run it the rest of the way out of gas. So I don't know. I think this is as good as this is going to run. So if anything, I should probably invest in a new spark plug. Maybe that's really what she wants. So that was this, the second thing, right? I obviously needed the hardware to put this back on, and I don't know if my Lakota buddy gave me the hardware, gave me all the hardware, gave me part of the hardware, if I lost the hardware, or if the hardware got integrated into my Honda Horde, or where the hell the hardware is to hold it on. The front, I don't know, scoop, the front cover, this thing has 1, 2, 3 times 2 is 6 bolts holding it on. And I have a load of SAE hardware. I really don't have too much of the electric stuff. So I went up to see my buddy at P&T Surplus, and I threw a couple of other things in there as I was walking around. But basically, this is stainless steel metric hardware, and you're looking at, I don't know, I think he charged me $2 for this and that. But these guys work. They're long enough and everything is good. But I also have these. I bought a bag of them. They're in the, they're off in the Horde here somewhere. There they are. So, anyway, I think I like these better. I think they look better, so I'm going with them. Whilst I was cleaning up, I discovered that I have spark plugs like multiplying all over the place. So I decided let me put all the spark plugs up here so they don't get misplaced. So there's some progress. Whilst I was digging around down in the driveway and so forth, for a couple of the other projects like the DR, right? This is the carburetor that was on the DR when I bought it. I don't think that's a real Kevin. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's like a copy of Kevin. Obviously, he's been dropped a few times. So, I'm debating whether to rebuild this up and smash this on there, or that's actually a real 250 carburetor. I can consider smashing that on there. I did manage to find a cable. I can actually use a few of these, but I found this is a choke cable. You can see the choke on there, right? So, I also need one of these cables for this guy, right? That's probably going to be my reverse cable. I'll set it up with a spring, so I'll pull on the cable, pop it into reverse, and then have it pull right back. And lastly, for the golf cart, this is the engine that's going to go in. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, I kind of had like an engine floating about. I think I bought it. I think it was one of the recent buys, but I got it reasonable, actually kind of cheap. And I fired it up and it leaked oil like the Valdez. So then I kind of sniffed around a little bit, and this was an engine from a bike I actually owned 20 years ago, from a TRX 200 SX that I owned like 20 years ago, that leaked oil. So I got that one running, and it leaked even worse than the one I just referred to as the Valdez. And I had bought this one originally to go onto the cart, but with all the fitting and so forth, I never put it on. I just figured I'd use one of the junkers that was floating around. I'd fire it up and see what kind of shape it was in. So this is one I bought, and it's in really nice shape, right? It doesn't feel scarred up here at all, right? I mean, it's in really, really nice shape. In the bag of tricks, this is the air filter that goes with that carburetor. And in the bag of tricks, he included the chain guard and the shifter and all this wonderful stuff. So I think what you'll see next is this engine is going to climb on that bike. Well, I was also cleaning up. I mean, I did things like I found a load of fuel line that I bought, and I bought these fuel filters. These were a good deal. I think I told you guys. I don't remember what I paid for them, but they came with the clips and everything. Fuel filter, hose, clips. One has to like that. To try out the wheelchair, I put the motor on it and rolled it up here, and it still rolls nice and easy, assuming you're not crashing into something with it, right? So that's a good thing. And I think that's all I need to tell you about today. We're supposed to have rain, like lots of rain, over the next several days, so it's, I'll do things one thing at a time, right? Oh, one last thing. They also had these LED arrays at P&T Surplus, and you peel this off and you stick it to something, right? Like theoretically, I can stick it, glue it right to the back there. I bought 2 of them. He hit me for $3 each on them, and this is what they look like when you power them up. I mean, we're talking like, right, you guys could see the amount of light they're putting out. Obviously they're bright. They're honestly uncomfortable to look at. They even get a little warm. I mean, not hot like you hear me yelp and see me pull my finger back or anything, but they do actually kind of get a little warm from running. So I thought those were pretty cool for $3. I only bought 2 because, quite honestly, I don't have anything to put them on, and I could probably get them on eBay. But I figured I'd pick them up, try them out, and see how much I liked them. Alright folks, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and get out there and enjoy all your days, even if it's raining. Go check out Lonnie also. He's Lonnie Raider. He's doing some pretty cool stuff, so go see him, go say hello, go subscribe. Oh, check it out, another card to go on that thing. Tell him Harvey sent you, and give him a little bit of encouragement. The more guys we could get doing this stuff, the better for all of us. Alright folks, take care now. Bye.